The year 2026 is projected to be a watershed moment for Apple, characterized by a massive product blitz that aims to redefine the company's hardware ecosystem across every conceivable category. While Apple typically spaces out its major innovations, the roadmap leak for 2026 suggests a strategic decision to flood the market with 26 distinct products, ranging from budget-friendly revivals to experimental form factors. This aggressive expansion begins in the early months of the year, where Apple is expected to address long-standing gaps in its lineup, specifically targeting students and price-conscious consumers who have drifted toward competitors. The centerpiece of this early push is the rumored return of the 12-inch MacBook at a startlingly low price of approximately $599. This device, powered by the A18 Pro chip, represents a departure from Apple's premium pricing strategy, effectively positioning a macOS device to compete directly with high-end Chromebooks and Windows laptops in the education sector. By utilizing a fanless design and leveraging the efficiency of Apple Silicon, this ultra-portable laptop is expected to offer industry-leading battery life in a form factor that many enthusiasts have missed since its discontinuation years ago. Following this, the smart home and entertainment sector will see a significant shakeup. The Apple TV 4K is slated for a refresh that drops its entry price to just $99, making it a much more competitive alternative to streaming sticks from Google and Amazon. However, despite the lower price, it is expected to house the A17 Pro chip, which provides enough graphical power to transform the device into a legitimate entry-level gaming console capable of running AAA titles. This focus on value extends to the iPad lineup, where the 12th generation base model iPad is rumored to skip several generations of processors to land on the A19 Pro. This leap ensures that even the most affordable tablet in the lineup can handle the increasingly demanding AI features grouped under the Apple Intelligence umbrella. As spring progresses, the iPhone lineup will see its first major update of the year with the iPhone 17e. This model is intended to replace the aging SE design, finally moving away from the physical home button and large bezels to adopt the modern dynamic island interface. This transition marks the end of the old iPhone design era, standardizing the user experience across all price tiers. Accompanying these mobile updates are refinements to Apple's accessory ecosystem, including the AirTags 2, which will reportedly feature a new ultra-wideband chip capable of 3 times the tracking range of current model, allowing for much more precise Find My capabilities in crowded urban environments. Mid-2026 is expected to be dominated by the transition to the M5 chip architecture across the Mac lineup. The MacBook Air will receive the spec bump early on, focusing on efficiency and enhanced neural engines for on-device AI tasks. However, the most significant shift for mobile professionals will be the arrival of the M5-powered 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros, which are rumored to finally incorporate 5G cellular connectivity. This has been a requested feature for over a decade, and its inclusion would signify Apple's intent to make the MacBook Pro the ultimate work-from-anywhere machine. In the same time frame, a new product category known as the HomePod Touch, or a smart home hub, is expected to debut. This device features an iPad-like screen mounted on a speaker base, serving as a dedicated command center for HomeKit devices and a stationary portal for FaceTime. The focus on professional power reaches its peak during the summer months with the update to Apple's desktop solutions. The Mac Mini will naturally transition to M5 and M5 Pro variants, but the Mac Studio is a device that is generating the most internal hype. By skipping the M4 generation entirely, the Mac Studio will move straight to the M5 Ultra chip. Leaks suggest the silicon is being developed as an NVIDIA killer, with performance benchmarks targeting the capabilities of high-end discrete graphics cards like the RTX 5090, which would be a monumental achievement for integrated system-on-a-chip architecture. To complement this power, the Studio Display 2 is expected to launch with a 120Hz ProMotion Mini LED panel, bringing high refresh rate smoothness and HDR precision to the desktop for the first time outside of the Pro Display XDR. September 2026 will undoubtedly be the most critical month of the year, headlined by the iPhone 18 series. This generation is expected to be the first to utilize the A20 Pro chip, manufactured on a cutting-edge 2nm process. This jump in fabrication technology allows for massive gains in efficiency and transistor density, which will likely be used to power more advanced real-time AI processing. The design of the Pro models is also rumored to evolve, featuring under-display sensors for Face ID that significantly reduce the size of the camera cutouts. Alongside the standard flagship phones, 2026 is widely predicted to be the year Apple finally unveils its first foldable device, often referred to in leaks as the iPhone Ultra. This device is expected to be a premium, large-screen foldable that bridges the gap between the iPhone and the iPad mini, utilizing a durable hinge mechanism that Apple has supposedly been perfecting for years. The wearable category will also see radical changes in late 2026. The AirPods Pro 3 are rumored to include integrated low-resolution cameras. While this may seem counterintuitive for an audio device, these cameras are intended to act as the eyes for Apple Intelligence, allowing the AI to see what the user sees and provide proactive information about the environment through the earbuds. This move into spatial computing for the ears is a precursor to Apple's broader augmented reality goals. Additionally, the Apple Watch Ultra 4 is expected to debut a new magnetic band attachment system, a controversial move that would break compatibility with older bands, but is necessary to save internal space for a much larger battery and new health sensors. As the year draws to a close, Apple is expected to revisit its creative professional roots by reviving the iMac Pro. This machine is rumored to feature a 30-inch display and the M5 Max chip, providing a middle ground for users who want the power of Mac Studio but prefer the all-in-one form factor of the iMac. The iPad Mini 8 will also likely receive a long-overdue update, finally transitioning to an OLED display to solve the jelly scrolling issue that has plagued the LCD models. In a surprising move into the home security market, Apple is also rumored to be developing its own video doorbell. This device would leverage the company's Face ID technology to recognize frequent visitors and family members, providing a level of integration with the Apple ecosystem that third-party doorbells currently cannot match. The 2026 roadmap concludes with a glimpse into the future of wearable technology. While the Vision Pro will remain the flagship for immersive computing, Apple is expected to reveal Apple Glasses. These are not meant to be a full AR headset, but rather a pair of lightweight smart glasses focused on AI and audio interaction, similar to the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, but deeply integrated with Apple's software ecosystem.